Hi Pisces, welcome, welcome, and welcome. Thank you so much for being here. This is Tiffany. Hi, and you're watching the Feminine Inquisition, so thank you so much for being here on my channel. We're doing a reading today for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, any Pisces that you might want to check up on. I'm here for it. So we're going to do exactly what it means to hold two different ideas at the same time, which you are not foreign to this concept, being a twin sign like Gemini is. The only change is that in June we also have Cancerian energy coming in soon, and that means that sometimes these two truths, as they've been showing up across the different collectives, are that they may hold ideas about you. Okay, and so it's like, how do you integrate, how do you reconcile these two opposing, contradictory ideas? What's the wisdom of the contradiction in between? So we'll ask the cards plainly, what is it that you're working with? And then what it means, why it's important, and the impact that it has on you and anyone else that may show up in the reading. Okay, so if anything here resonates, do let me know. If you watch this reading, give me a thumbs up. Let me know in a comment. Okay, here I go. So I've got the movie tarot, which I want to use for you. I think I will reserve this deck for, well, when it calls to me, of course, but then furthermore, just for Leo and you. Maybe Libra can get it sometimes. King of Pentacles is popping out. Keep it coming. Come on, come on, come on. For Pisces, can I get the two truths? Five of Coins and the Three of Wands. Ooh, to be without or to call towards you. Interesting. Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So if you don't get your way, are you taking your ball and going home? Interesting. I'll just take this circle of life tarot out of the view. Five of Coins, which is Pentacles. Three of Wands, low-key manifestation, but awaiting energy. Six of Swords. Six of Swords, King of Swords. This is Tom Cruise from Minority Report, which I didn't see. Knight of Coins, that is Keanu. Wait. His name is Neo in the Matrix. My gosh. There's a reason why I want these. Helps me remember to go watch a movie once in a while. Five of Wands, the Chariot, and the King of Coins. Okay, this is Marcus Aurelius. Hello. And this is the King of Coins, Willy Wonka. So Cancer is already on the table. If I can not get distracted, the King and Queen of Swords, which means this is clarity coming through as it relates to mental perseverance. You trying to reestablish external harmony. Knight of Coins, slowly. The Knight of Coins is taking care of protecting what is remaining from the Five of Coins. The Three of Wands is calling something forward, but I think that's more of a mental piece. Now, I've got the Five of Wands also here, which is, it's complex because it's complex movement. It's chaotic movement. Chaotic movement. No, it's like this fast-paced, competitive energy. For what? I got the axis of Cancer and Capricorn side by side. So Willy Wonka, aka King of Coins, is not to be messed around with here, right? The Chariot, that's basically the Emperor on wheels, not to be messed around with. These are kind of like duality, the dual nature of one person. The King and Queen of Swords, so this is action based on a complete understanding of what it means to keep one's eye on the prize amidst the chaos and confusion, which is why the Six of Swords is here in the first place. Okay, so Two ideas, the Five of Coins and the Three of Wands. If you've got nothing, can you make nothing? Nothing from nothing still comes nothing, or no, is it different? Can you make something from nothing? That's an idea. That's a big idea. I don't know. You're gonna have to tell me. Obviously, I can't shuffle. This is not only a new deck, but it's massive. So, tell me, for Pisces, what's the middle between these two? I don't know what this is all about. Maybe I just get one more card. The Ace of Coins. Single coin, single year, going from what is 5, instability, to 6, grounded every day, rooted in the consistent approach of maintaining that which you come to rely on and expecting great things from the other people that you surround yourself or that you see on a day-to-day basis. Getting to it. Knight of Coins is still here. So the Knight of Coins has brought you this Ace of Coins. Your steady, consistent approach is what brings you to protect this pentacle. Okay, let's see what brought us here, okay? We're gonna use the Before Tarot. We're gonna get this microphone out of here. Let's see what's going on. Show me this Ace of Coins. How did the Ace of Coins arrive? One more. Show me this Ace of Coins. That is Kirk Douglas, but Michael Douglas. I'm just gonna ruin these cards non-ironically, okay? It's gonna be great. Anyway, Michael Douglas, but this is Wall Street. Not to be confused with the Wolf of. All right, so Knight of Cups. Pisces, Knight of Cups, that's your energy. There you are, that's your energy. Knight of Cups to the High Priestess, to the Lovers, Gemini energy, another twin. We're talking about Gemini season, so it's coming through. You are feeding off of this air. It is coming in, it is swirling your waters. You are able to hold both of these ideas. What are both of these ideas? I don't really know. Page of Cups, more Piscean energy. Jesus Christ. This is Jupiter in Capricorn, finally. But Jupiter in Capricorn will refer back to that King of Pentacles and you working through your pentacles. You are trying to call in money, yeah? Or resources. Tower. Ooh, Jupiter does take you to a place of expansion, of growth. You have outgrown that which you are living in. I don't know what it really pertains to. Three of Wands. Three of Wands. But your manifestation is here. You're coming into a perfect alignment of a state of flow, empowered. When your energy shows up, especially your power cards, and then the Lovers, we can always tell that you are in a state of flow and a state of harmony, a state of alignment to come into whatever it is that you're trying to create. You're in a great way. This Tower is something of your doing. I would not be scared by it. Okay, I am going to get some information about it. Can I see this Tower? If this is where this is going, can I learn anything more about this Tower? The Seven of Wands. Okay, we're going to go here. The Seven of Wands. Anything else about this Tower? So when the Seven of Wands shows up, we're talking still about your pursuit of passion, purpose, and pleasure, okay? But the 7 is a development number in Tarot, which means that you are asking for a higher, I don't know, sense of authority, a higher role, be it in your family, be it in your relationship, be it in your job, be it in your career. Maybe you want to take your craft to the next level. So if you were using one tool, you're now educating yourself on how to use a different tool, get a different license, work with a different clientele, build up your repertoire, network, maybe meet a larger audience, maybe travel to meet an audience, right? There's some ways in which you are going to this next step. That's what the Seven of Wands is always about. So this Tower is an opportunity that you have called into existence, you have created for yourself, and you're now rising to the occasion to meet it. There you are as the Fool. You're taking this leap. You're taking this journey. You're feeling that the spirits around you, the spirit within you, the genius that wants to come through, whatever it is that you are sure of, that is your vision in this life, will catch you no matter what. You are free, but also with this great sense of responsibility that you're committed to your goal, right? Like, I just felt like running. That's what you're doing. You're allowing the energy to move through you, in other words, without a horrible impression of Forrest Gump. 10 of Cups. And you are supported by people who love you. The Tower again. So look, you are moving, shaking, and what is it? Just a mover and shaker. Yeah. So weird today. So you are moving and shaking and making great things happen. And it is all on. This is also a Pisces card. Wow. Pisces really coming in strong. Your energy feels fucking great. This is Mars in Pisces. Okay. Wow. Really? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is also Mars energy. So where this is going, well, each one of you are going to be a fool for something different in your life. Okay? This is the quickest June reading I have done. Should I not? Okay. Wait, let's see if there's something else before I go there. Before I ask for advice. Is there anything else? It's a long month. We're only at the start. Something about this has to do with family, with your heart's desire, a sense of togetherness, being held, being loved, being emotionally satisfied. The Lovers are also here. It could have to do with a partnership that makes a larger family. Can I see anything more? I'll just let them flip out. Anything else that you want to talk about? The World to the Seven of Cups. No more confusion. No more hands over your eyes. Anything else? So the Hanged Man, Piscean energy in reverse. The perspective is granted. Page of Swords, you don't really need to learn anymore. Whatever it was that you have been learning, waiting on, in this page status previously, that's complete. The Fool, again. Ace of Swords, divine timing. Page of Pentacles, depositing whatever it is that you need to. 10 of Cups, again. So the message is just repeating. I could have stopped when I was thinking to stop before. There's a perfect timing for whatever it is that you're doing within your family, with people that you love. 6 of Pentacles that we have underneath here. There's a balance that's being re-established. The Hierophant in reverse in an unconventional way. Whatever was rigid before, whichever blocked you before, whenever you heard the word no before, no longer is this happening. There's no red tape to cut through. Whatever bureaucratic holds were on you in your expansion, all the limits of the structures that you were existing in before. Bye. Okay. I can't believe how fast we went through this. 13 minutes. And that was actually 2 times a message. We were done at probably around 11. Advice. The universe is with you, okay? There is no contradictory ideas. There's just a matter of that you're going through a 180 right now. Okay? And so the reconciliation of your living in the present moment is watching this shift, watching this tower fall down in front of you, a tower falling at your feet. Okay? Advice for Pisces. Advice. 3 of Wands, the Devil, and the High Priestess, all in reverse. So, We know that the High Priestess we've already seen. I don't think you have any blockages to your intuition. However, in the process of where you are waiting, when and if during this waiting time for your manifestation to come through, it is really important for you to recognize that any fears that come through are not intuition. And that you are done with the notion that the star, the idea of what you want to build, can be that you need permission from someone else to call into existence what you want. I feel like that's what you're really seeing with this tower falling. That's the shift in the perspective. You are going to be the agent of change that you want to see. And that's why the Fool is here 2 times. That's why the World is here. You see these cups are empty in this 7 of Cups. You allowed the infrastructure, the structure, the organization, you allowed them to take away your imagination, telling you and dictating for you what was possible, and putting you in this washing machine of life, the run of the mill. Every single day it's the same thing. And so now you are calling the shots. And so the advice is that when and if the devil claims your energetic space and or imagination and or your mechanisms of your mind, just know that you are no longer chained to the old structures. And so if the fear starts to speak and the voice is recognizable, please know that this is not intuition, and that it is not a waste of time to wait. No, you are not waiting. You are calling into existence this energy of divine timing, the Fool, and whatever it is that you are pushing forward as you increase your pentacles. So much Piscean energy on the table. It's unreal. Okay, so it was really fast. Okay, I hope that something here worked for you. Let me know what you're working on, what you're building, what the tower is that you're existing in currently, why it's not working, how it's falling at your feet. Anything else that you want to share with me, I'm into it. So I am, of course, a Sagittarius with 5 planets in Sagittarius. However, they're all in the 12th house, so I feel very, very connected to Piscean energy. And yeah, I'll see you the next time I read for you. Have a great month. Ciao.